So, Fatman,
So sleazy?
there's just so much shit going on this goddamn show. He's got the fucking
Ryan's trying to have
fire.
a flaming tables match.
No. It was a great segue. I'm burning my ex-wife's old ID because we still have Bad Blood.
Ooh. Well, let's talk about Bad Blood.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
And other Bad Bloods on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
This is the Fatman.
Welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. First of all, we'd better go to Ryan first because he's about to burn down the fucking house.
Hey, yo, and that was the best segue we've ever had. Fuck you. That was great.
I will admit, it had a lot of flair.
Woo!
Flair.
And, of course, the only gold medalist on the show, Mr. Heavy G, is here with us.
What's happening, everybody?
Today, we're talking Bad Blood of the WWE variety, and not we're going back into time to do an old school watch along. Yes, we had Bad Blood in 2024.
Man, all the same, what a cool fucking watch line that'd be. We should have did that.
Right?
The original Bad Blood.
I think, Fatman, forgive me if I'm wrong, but did we watch the first Bad Blood together?
No. You're wrong, as always. It was 2003.
What year did they start with Bad Blood?
So Bad Blood
actual
was
Bad Blood.
There was a Bad Blood in your house in '97.
And that would have been
Was that
chronologically they called that the first Bad Blood.
Yeah. So the
second was that Sean Taker?
Yep.
Yeah. That I do remember, but like when it was like its own pay-per-view.
They had it in 2003 and 2004. I think that's it.
So
To the pedia I go.
So it was the first actual Bad Blood.
Yes.
Okay. That I thought so, but I wasn't sure because I know we'd watched one of them together. It was the one with fucking Numbnuts.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Nash
Yes.
in the match. It was Nash.
Triple H. Mm-hmm.
So stupid. But this year we had something different.
Cool stat about this year. It was the first Bad Blood that featured SmackDown superstars.
They featured Kurt Angle. All right. Bad Blood opened with the match we thought would close. Hell in a Cell match, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. 31 minutes and 25 seconds. John Canton gave this 5 stars.
Absolutely right it did.
Ryan.
Absolutely. I'll start off by every AEW mark that said Hangman Swerve was better than this is out of their goddamn minds. But both to me are 5-star matches, if that makes sense. Like for me, Swerve and Hangman, what they did was the AEW 5-star. But this to me was a 5-star match. Because everything going in it was fucking perfect. And WWE does the little nuances so good with the storytelling. And then to get into the match they had, I fucking popped for beads. Beads. I popped for Legos before. Beads, there's no physical harm coming from that. And I popped like it was the end of the world. Everything about that match was great. Everything about that story was great. The blood.
Heavy G.
Couldn't say much more than what Ryan said. I mean, the blood, the violence, the storytelling, the selling of both. The one thing that I thought was really cool was after the toolbox shot. I love the way they did with the rest, but after the toolbox shot, when he put him in the sharpshooter, it was almost a Bret Austin, like the Bret Austin spot where Austin's pushing up and the blood was just coming out of Austin's head. Oh,
Thought the same thing. Loved it.
but yeah, the only thing I don't like about that match is it was on first. Only thing.
Knowing what we know now, it makes sense it opened.
Rock's not opening a pay-per-view. Not anymore.
But no, definitely 5 stars. To me, it was a match of the night.
I can't wait to hear somebody knock all his 5 stars and wonder how fucking retarded you are.
Sleazy.
Here we go.
So, wow.
I can just tell by your face. You're gonna say 4.
If you say this match was fine, I'm gonna stab you in a pencil. I'll fly down there. Worth every penny.
4. You're gonna say 4 or 4.5.
So, this isn't the best Hell in a Cell match. God damn, it was maybe top 2 though. Jesus fucking Christ.
You put this up there with Cody and Seth?
Oh, it's above that. It's above that. I dare say this is better than Undertaker Mankind. Even.
Here's a hot take. Undertaker Mankind ain't that good.
Also true, yeah. But a lot of people point to that and go, that's an iconic match.
Yeah.
I believe that when people look at Hell in a Cell matches, especially in an era where there wasn't that much blood, this was 5 stars without question. Do I go 5.5? No, I can't do that.
Fuck off.
I can't do that. To give the comparison, I believe it is as good as Hangman Swerve was. Different reasons. They do stuff that I was kind of iffy about, but this one, everything perfect. Loved it. The beads. Let's quickly talk about the beads. I was legitimately concerned that somebody would choke on one. That's how weird my mind works.
Fair,
Guys
you found
gushing
violence.
from blood.
You found violence, and I love it. Fine, that's
Right?
wicked. I never thought about that at all. I was just like, cool, they're gonna go in his mouth, symbolic. Like, I got the symbolism, and every once I was like, you gonna choke on that? Like,
Yeah, I thought both of them were gonna actually legit choke on him. I was like, oh shit.
Can't go to sleep.
Not worried about fucking him hugely gushing blood, but no beads. I'm fucked up, you know. I think that
He's hardcore. He's hardcore.
He's hardcore. I think the toolbox spot people bitched about. Fucking
that was gross spot.
It was, but honestly, it made the match. It made the match more than Punk getting cut.
It might have been a small moment to me. You know what really made that match fucking deadly to me? Is they stop it and they zoom out to wipe off the blood. Now I understand it, so I don't let it take it out in the moment. But when Drew's bleeding again real bad, and the ref comes over and he just bats the towel away right quick.
He throws the towel away, yes.
Yeah.
The funny part is that happened twice in the match, but the camera didn't catch it the first time because the live crowd popped for the first time. You hear like boos, and all of a sudden you hear a pop. That's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah. So he did it twice. So
Fatman, make Sleazy drink. Don't you do it. What was it missing, dickhead?
I'm ready to just fucking.
This was the most realistic Hell in the Cell match ever. Everything made sense.
Mm-hmm.
They sold everything. Realistically,
Yes.
this was a masterpiece. Easy 5 stars.
The producer, Abyss.
Shocker. That should be the most obvious thing in the world. Here's something else to kind of hang on Fatman's point about realism. remember when Drew was trying to get the stairs into the ring? Such perfectly well done, because not only is he selling his back, trying to get it done, he tries to use something else to get up there, like one piece of the steps to get the other piece in.
Yep.
And all of that is enough to allow Punk to slowly get back into the ring. It was just perfectly well timed. It's just one of the many little tiny bits and pieces of this that were just so fucking good. Fuck it. 5 1/4.
Wow, fuck your quarter. Even when it's above 5, it probably still deserves a fuck your quarter.
There's something on this oh, wait, no. Never mind.
Oh, wait. Sociable.
Oh, yeah. Social.
Everybody went 5.
Social.
I didn't. I went 5 1/4. So
I'm going to kick you in the dick. You went 5.
I'll give it another swig.
You got to find his dick, though.
Yeah, a quarter swig.
Quarter swig.
WWE Women's Championship. Nia Jax defends against Bayley. 14 minutes, 10 seconds. Can't give this 3 stars. Sleazy, the other one's just
3 stars, you fucking mark.
Over or under?
Oh, way overrating. I gave this a 1.5 stars.
Here we go. You're debating your own shitty rating on a match.
No. Here's my problem with it is that it feels like the same match as they've been having with Nia. I know they're trying to once again tell the story of Tiffany, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. We've seen this match before with Bayley and Nia before. I don't think they did a good job of doing any callbacks. They did nothing in that respect. We know they faced each other multiple times. It just feels, I don't know. I hated it. I just absolutely hated it. And I hated the finish. And I thought it was just, it was.
This is not the women's match of the finish I hated on this pay-per-view.
Same.
Also true. We'll talk about that one for sure.
Same Z's.
But yeah.
I think it's better. I mean, I understand how numbers are in your star ratings, and higher numbers are good and lower numbers bad. I think this match was better than that. Like, Jesus Christ. But I think this is Nia's best run.
I think this is Nia's worst match in the best run that she's had so far, in my opinion. And maybe once again, that's me putting Bayley on a pedestal too. So
fair enough.
Yeah. I might be criminally underrating this match because of that, because I expect more.
Okay.
I expected a lot less because it is Nia Jax, and I gave it 3 stars. I mean, I thought it was a good match. I didn't have a problem with the finish. It furthered the story with her and Tiffy. It was fine. 3 stars.
No, that can't. What are we going to associate that with now?
Fine should be like 2. It was fine.
I think fine should be 2.5.
No, that's an okay match for a house show. Fuck.
Yeah, okay. Fine, 2.
Now we're getting to our quarter nonsense. 2.5 is above average Mike Sanders. 2 1/4 is it's fine. 2 1/4, yeah, 2 1/4 is it's fine.
We're the Three Stooges.
Fine.
We're the Three Stooges. 1, 2, 2.5.
Well, Sleazy be like, it's fine for
So you're saying it's fine is worse than it's okay for a house show. Okay, match for a house show.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
feels weird, but
you know what I mean? Like how it's saying you would think it's fine would be better than it's an okay match for a house show. Like
okay, then it's fine. 3 stars.
Okay,
we already have the above average. Above average
Mike Sanders is 2.75, and above average Brandon Dietz is 3.75.
I give it above average, 7.5 stars.
7.5 stars.
It's above average.
Heavy G.
I gave it 3 stars. Unlike Sleazy, I love the finishing with the Avalanche Samoan and the Annihilator. I mean, it just
looks devastating.
Yeah, I think it was definitely devastating. I think they're having the same match because I don't know if they trust Nia without injuring anybody. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, one of my favorite spots of the entire night was her basically falling on Jessica Carr. So
yeah.
I laughed so fucking hard when that happened.
That was
Fuck you. A good hearty laugh should at least be more than a star and a half.
I gave it a star because of it.
the only problem is, man, what a place to put them right after that match.
Oh yeah, no one.
Somebody had to.
I said
I know someone had to, but
no,
it had to be that match.
I don't know. I think you could. I think you could have put Priest Balor.
No,
second.
You had a huge fucking segment with Triple H. You could have put there.
Well, yeah, that was just. Yeah,
wasn't that the segment before the main event?
It was no, it was between Balor and Liv.
Balor and Morgan.
So that should have been there to break up the Judgment Day shit, right? At least a little bit. That makes sense there. A second match had to go on after that regardless. This was the perfect match to do it with.
Okay.
I just think think you're putting them in a hard spot, though, man.
You're going to be putting something in the hard spot.
But what other matches? The other matches, Priest Balor or Morgan Ripley could have went there.
Way more story. The first singular reason I would say is there's way more story in there too to invest in that people are going to watch that.
Finn Balor versus Damian Priest, 12 minutes 45 seconds. Can't give us 3 1/4. Heavy G.
I gave it 3 stars. Right Kid died. Our first time we're going to say it. Fuck your finish with the 2 coup de grace, but I love when they go in for the third and the counter into the South of Heaven. Of course, the old thing, the Judgment Day interfering with JD and Carlito. It's like, yeah, it's fine.
Heels doing heels thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Literally, my notes. Fuck your finish. Right Kid died. 3 stars. I mean, solid match. That's it. Cool.
It was a good, like my brain's trying to think of stuff that really stands out outside the double coup de grace to his back, which I thought was fucking sick looking. But it was nothing stood out. Pretty good match, but like a good generic match. I don't hate either person. I didn't hate the match, but it was just nothing absolutely. You want to watch a good match? Go watch that.
This is the one match I think should have been right after Hell in the Cell, in my opinion. But that way, it took a little bit of the pressure off Benaya and.
Well, you also break up the 2 women's matches too. It's not very often they have 2 women's matches back to back.
Yeah, but.
And then you have the people online bitching about that.
Well, personally, I think that you could have Jackson Bailey lead off the show and have the Hell in the Cell last.
Not having Hell in the Cell last again, especially what we know now.
True.
There is going to close or open.
Nah, it should have been number 2.
Especially, fuck you. Especially with the early start time.
Love the fuck out of that, by the way.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I didn't watch it that night.
Same.
Yeah, right, because y'all muted it. Early start time was sick. Was very, very, very enjoyable. Now, I also work, so it was kind of walk past where my phone is to.
Thought it was fine. 3 stars.
I'd call that a sociable. I thought it was better than fine, but it's sociable enough because everybody else said it was 3 and it was fine.
I'll deal with that. My biggest problem, once again, 3 finishers. He took 3 finishers, and when it was about to take the 4th one, he beats him with his own. Fuck your finish. I'm going to hit you with mine and pin you.
Yep.
It's a literal meme in a match, you know. Other than that,
it was fine.
It's fine. I mean, here's my problem is this should have been a lot more
finer.
Yeah.
Finer.
It should have had more. It should have had more of a rub on it.
It should have more steam on it. It's just like it was like.
Oh yeah, well we're just gonna face each other. Part of the problem is the fact that Finn's half of the tag champs, so it's like, oh, we got to do this match now.
Right.
We still haven't.
The problem is that you guys are clearly ignoring over all of this in that aspect of this match that just dawned on my head is this is only their first match.
Well, it's not even their first match. They had a match in NXT.
They also had a match before that.
In the storyline, I do apologize. I stopped over. This is their first match in the storyline or the run. What happens? They're going to fight multiple times over the next 6 months, one-on-one. This is the first one.
Okay, fair.
I guess they're really not used to them doing long-term storylines, not hot-shotting everything like they used to do. Like it was every month was just another feud, another feud, another feud, another feud, and just having it roll over at multiple major PLEs. So
that's fair. Yeah. It's not fair. Fuck you.
Now you gotta be curious on when they fucking switched, when they dropped the U.S. title to each other.
Women's World Championship with Dirty Dom in a shark cage. Cool. 14 minutes. Kent gave this. The Mike Sanders. Sleazy, you're the women's wrestling enthusiast.
It was an okay match for a house show. My biggest problem, once again, was the finish. I did think it was better than the. I think it was better than the Nia Bailey match, but only because they did a good job of letting Rhea get her comeuppance with Dom, but still losing. I think they did a really good job of that. What are your guys' thoughts about Oblivion versus that other move that she's doing? It's
Homewrecker.
I think they call it the Homewrecker. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Homewrecker is way better.
100%. She should never use Oblivion ever again. That should be.
I wouldn't say that because Oblivion is a cool looking move that nobody else does.
It looks weird.
Yeah, I understand.
In my opinion, it reminds me of Sami Callihan's finish when he was in NXT, where it kind of looks good if it's hit exactly right, but otherwise it looks like shit.
Springboard Stunner.
Yeah, it hurt. Exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's the same concept, and honestly, I think Springboard Stunner sucks too. So
fair enough. Fair.
But yeah, Raquel coming back.
Yeah. Fine.
Cool. At least there's some long-term story in there because they were friends, and yeah, hilarious that the bell rings and then she puts Liv on top of fucking Rhea.
Bell shouldn't have rang. As per what came out after.
Yeah, the bell shouldn't have rang because there was no reason for them to call for a DQ.
Ref wasn't even fucking up in the ring. Like, I know how referees' eyes works.
Yeah. Oops. Oh, well.
Referees are out in WWE and they call for a disqualification. They are overqualified. In AEW, they're underqualified.
I saw that even though I was behind it.
Yeah.
Ring the bell. I was watching the TV. He was watching the Titantron while it was all happening. Oh, that motherfucker.
Which is brilliant. Which is a logical thing, you would think. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
How many times would that have changed a match finish if they were like looking at the thing as it was happening and go, oh shit.
This is why referees are always instructed to look at the action unless a feather touches you.
Right? So yeah, 2.5 stars. Fuck this shit.
Heavy G.
All the things that they all said. I love. Can I just say, Dom? Even though he was in that cage, he ended up being the star of the match, in my opinion.
Which you knew was coming.
Coming down, hanging off. I don't know how we didn't tear his knee on that thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just the whole match. Like I said, 2.5 stars now. Great. Raquel Welch. I wish. Well, that shows my age. Raquel Rodriguez coming down, the whole cover thing after.
Okay, Shawshank, calm down.
So okay, now Rhea goes with Raquel. Where does that leave Liv now? So Liv as Dom
Nia.
and a
The
heater.
next woman's challenger?
Nia.
Technically, if we're talking short term, yeah, the next goal is the crown jewel.
Yep.
Oh, we didn't talk about that because that happened before this.
Perfect time to talk about it now.
Well, let me finish.
Go ahead.
You guys are already a piece of shit. Starting 3/4, this match fucking sucked.
Wow.
Quarter star, really?
A star in 3/4 is more than a quarter star, but that's okay. Mathing's hard for you today.
Oh, you got a quarter star. I said 2. What did you say?
You said 2.5.
No, I said 2.5.
He said 2.5. I said 2.
Oh, you said 2.5. You're like, yeah, it was a 2.5 star match.
No, 2 star.
Still, you're already a piece of shit.
I mean, technically,
Listen to this piece of that shit, asshole.
I know, but I mean, he's technically right. He is overrated.
Which is the best kind of right.
Yeah, I fucking love you, Chairman.
But yes, yeah,
Immediately slamming him, and then immediately right after backing him up. What the fuck?
This wasn't great. The action was boring. Everyone was paying attention to the Dom in the shark cage, which was fun, but also distracting from the match.
I think that's why it wasn't above the ring, because the placement was so weird.
I was just going to say that.
Oh, Hell in the Cell. I don't think they could.
Yeah. Bless you.
You couldn't hang a chain from the top of Hell in the Cell?
It wouldn't be just a chain because you
look what they sent Owen down in.
Hey! God damn it! Motherfucker!
That was also not a chain.
If it was a chain, he'd probably still be alive.
Oh.
Deep cut.
Okay, now let's talk about the segment.
Can we say a prayer first? Okay.
My first instinct was this is absolutely the Owen Hart Championship for WWE.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But it's
it is tailor-made for Gunther to win.
Yep.
So when he loses the world championship, he still has a championship to have.
Okay,
right?
but what about next year when he's not the world champion?
And he can't defend it.
You can't defend it.
It's just like
he's obviously the king of the ring, so he's not wearing his crown.
Well, also, you don't see Braun Strowman trotting around with his fucking greatest Royal Rumble title.
He should be.
He should be.
2,000-day reign. He got fired and hired back, and he's still the champion.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think the same thing's going to happen here. It's a one and done thing. I really think that's all it's going to be.
They have a 10-year plan. They're only in like year 4. It's so easy to market Crown Jewel as a big match with your big names, and every year they do this.
Turning Crown Jewel into battle rate or bragging rights.
Basically.
Survivor
Series because they turned Survivor Series into War Games.
Yeah.
Fatman brought this up beforehand. This is the first pay-per-view where there was no male world championships titles on there. Is that?
I believe so. Yes.
So this will be 2 in a row. Then that happens. That
Not
no
really,
titles are being defended.
Crown Jewel might have a pay-per-view. Might have a male championship defended.
Title.
The world titles.
Oh,
because they're going against each other.
No, that'll be no Survivor Series then.
Jesus, yes, multiple times.
Multiple times.
But never 2 in a row.
97, 87, 88, 89.
Do you think? Well,
no, he's talking about 2 pay-per-views.
Oh, consecutive.
Yeah,
back.
Yeah.
Oh man. There's this fucking beautiful thing called Wikipedia. Hold on.
I don't do Wikipedia.
No,
I let Wikipedia man.
No, Royal Rumble. Survivor Series and Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but there's been times where, well, no.
This is what I'm going to look at.
The early Royal Rumbles.
Where you had the champion in the Rumble.
Survivor Series 88 and Royal Rumble 89.
Oh yeah.
I want to see how many in a row would happen though if we look at it that way. You know what I mean?
Well,
SummerSlam 88, Survivor Series 88.
See how you keep adding one? Like I want to see if there's any more of a stretch.
Rumble 89.
You won't have more than 4 because
so the over-under is 4.
Yeah, because Mania to Mania in the early years, and certainly not in the modern time where it was monthly.
To be honest, I don't mind the concept. It freshens up Crown Jewel.
Well, we were doing it a bunch of times with one title.
But remember, Royal Rumble, Roman defended his title in the Royal Rumble.
It counts because it was
well, Hogan was champion in one of the Rumbles and he didn't defend it
twice.
Oh yeah, twice. I completely forgot it was twice.
Twice, dickhead.
No, Hogan wasn't. It was once. Savage was the champion.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the whatchamacallit, the 89?
89 was Savage and 90 was Hogan.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But yeah, it's fine, whatever. Cool. I'm glad they're doing it with both women's and men's, so the women's also has a chance. Here's my hope that within the next 4 weeks, Asuka comes back, beats either Liv or Nia, and then goes on to win this, but she won't.
Oh, God.
She's too busy building a house in an arcade.
Mark! Oh, God. Ugh.
Fuck you. I don't care.
Okay. Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
No. Wait. Wasn't this also around the time? I need to bring this out where Fatman fucking came all over the goddamn TV. Speaking of marks, when they fucking trolloped out the Brain Busters.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Hell yeah.
Here calling me a fucking mark. Meanwhile, we're still trying to get the cum off the fucking TV.
Here's the thing. I didn't bring it up.
You didn't have to. You were too busy.
I popped.
Still in afterglow.
Oh, I popped. When I saw Tully and Arn sitting next to each other, I popped. I have to admit it, I popped.
Yo, daughters like tag team matches.
I do.
The Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. 25 minutes and 50 seconds. Cat gave this 3 3/4. Ryan, you're the tag team wrestling enthusiast.
This match was fucking awesome. Like every fucking blood match or bloodline match that happens, because I know what's going to happen. I know it's going to be shenanigans and tomfoolery and fuckery, and I love every second of it. And in 15 years, when all their 17,000 kids and grandkids and great-grandkids are doing the same fucking shit, I'm going to love it because it's invested, and they all came from a family that know how to fucking work. The Rock, at the end, is the only thing I don't know, and I like that I don't know, because how is that going to affect War Games? Which side is The Rock on?
I think ask Bobby Heenan.
Whose side is he on? Love it.
When he came down at the end. Okay. By the way, 4 stars. Match is fucking great. Jimmy Uso being back. Awesome. Jay's going to be back with them. Further the story. Rock coming back at the end where he cut his music and he went like this. I think he was talking to Roman. Because obviously there was no one else in the ring.
Roman and Cody,
but I'm pretty sure it was Roman.
I thought Roman and Jimmy were in the end.
No, they went back, and then the Bloodline attacked Cody again. They came back into the ring, and then the Rock came down.
I thought they were sure because they were out there, went back to Cody, saved Cody, and then I thought they were walking back again.
No, they were in the ring.
Yeah, because the last moment before the Rock's music hits was Roman giving his Cody his title back.
Oh shit! As I'm looking up stuff about this pay-per-view, by the way, there was no world title match on Bad Blood in Your House 1997.
There was not.
I got a list of 10 pay-per-views that had no world title match on it. I'll just there. I'll read it after, but yeah, I love the tag match to get us back on track.
Sleazy.
I think hated the entrance for Cody. Let's start with that. That was garbage. I think that you're sitting here doing this whole, marching band thing. No one cared. The best part about it was Roman, or not Roman. Solo.
Romar.
No, I was Solo. No selling the entire thing and looking disgusted. That was probably the best part of it. Tag match was a house show main event. It really was. It was everything you were going to get from house show main event with a little bit of extra sprinkling of bloodline bullshit. It was fine. 3 stars. All I can think when Rock shows up now is, what main event is he about to fuck up? And maybe that feels bad to me, but it's just how I feel personally. I just don't like it. Jimmy being back is great. I assume that they're not immediately going to put Jay and Jimmy back together. They're going to do some sort of, they have a match with each other, like where Jimmy challenges for Jay's IC belt, and then he loses to Jay, and then they're like, fine, we're brothers. We should probably get back together type thing. That's what I think they're going to do, but who knows?
No, I think they're going to do is, I think with that, Jay's going to lose it to Braun. Jimmy's going to end up taking a spear. He's checking on his brother. Braun's going to hit a spear on him to win, and then those two make up. For the match, 4 stars. I love the return for Jimmy Uso. The whole thing with the hoodie and the bandana and everything else. The fact Cody was taking basically all the punishment in the match was good. I wish Jay would have came out too to help with the bloodline. It would have been a 4-on-4 type of thing. And I'm with you with The Rock. To me, that just ruined it. I think that, and I think was it Fatu that took the chin breaker from Cody in the match? I'm trying to think who it was, because Cody did the chin breaker, and Solo, I think it had to be because Solo was on the outside, and it was like a momentary, like they didn't know what the hell to do, because I think Fatu got maybe got his bell rung a little bit. It was a long time for them to make that hot tag to Roman. I mean, it's nitpicking, yeah, but
Am I the only one that thinks this was just a throwaway main event because they wanted to get The Rock and Jimmy back?
But that doesn't make it throw. Yeah, thank you.
But I mean, it's just a throwaway in the fact that the tag match didn't matter. What mattered was the storyline around it.
That it mattered. I'm kind of understanding what you're saying, but you're wrong.
Like,
I have a cop-out answer, by the way, for the straight amount of pay-per-views that never had a world title defense on it.
Give me 6.
4. It is 4. It's exactly 4, but it's a cop-out. We have 1, 2, 3. SummerSlam, 1989. Survivor Series, 1989. No Holds Barred, the match, the movie is considered a pay-per-view in WWE's chronological pay-per-view order. No world title match. And then the Rumble in 1990 is the longest they'll go. So if they're doing 2 now, what's after it? Survivor Series? That's 3.
Which will be War Games.
The next pay-per-view after that is the Rumble in February. 2 Rumble matches.
Don't they do day 1?
So
no. They've done day 1 once.
And they went to do the second year, and then COVID fucked some shit up. And
they're planning on making Saturday Night Main Event a PLE level.
It's on
show.
Peacock also, yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday Night's Main Event, not a pay-per-view.
Well,
the Netflix debut, not a pay-per-view.
Correct.
Also true, yeah. But I'm just saying that the Saturday Night Main Event, they're planning on making it similar to Grand Slam or something of that nature, where it was like it's not a pay-per-view, but it's a pay-per-view type thing.
So every other Dynamite.
What an asshole!
It's true. And I'm
not wrong, but also you're an.
I'm not shitting on AEW for it.
Heels can be right, but still be assholes. In fact, that makes them the best heel.
Hi. Overall thoughts on the show?
Fantastic show. The middle could be used a little more meat.
Where's the beef?
I give it 6 out of 10. There was 2 matches on here that I didn't like. A couple matches that were okay, and then one phenomenal match. So
I had 7 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10. One match that I didn't have above 3 stars. So
why am I on the Ring of Honor World title?
He's just gonna keep going deep into hell.
Dude, listen, the After Darks and sometimes after this show too, like just the rabbit hole we get to go because I have screen share and availability to like click share. Look at this, like I love it.
Yeah. If you guys haven't joined us for one of our TWS After Dark episodes, they're phenomenal. They're every
other week. Yeah, it's a Thursday when it happens. Pause real life. Ryan's also getting laid off soon. They're going to happen definitely every other week then because they're fun. Viewer discretion, abso-fucking-lutely advised.
I think this is bad. It's 10 times worse over there.
News and rumors going on. Taz is undergoing knee replacement surgery. That's why he got written off TV.
Remember in the world when kayfabe was real and when like he was just written off TV, we didn't know shit, and it was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
I miss that world sometimes.
Yep. Anthony Henry suffers a torn bicep.
Bicep.
He got sliced.
And diced.
Competition is paying the price.
The girl who's suing Vince McMahon is asking WWE to waive the NDAs in order to allow other potential victims to come forward.
Okay, so first and foremost, if there has been a crime committed or a potential crime that's been committed, no NDA matters. Okay, so that is complete horseshit.
She wants the NDA so she can make some money off the damn thing.
No, it's not about that. It's an optics thing. It's 100% about an optics of, oh, there's other people that could potentially be in WWE that could have been affected, and that's how they're trying to kind of stoke the flame. So now, don't get me wrong. I don't think I'm not defending Vince McMahon here by any stretch of the imagination. I'm pretty sure there's other victims in there, but how she's going about it is carny of the highest order, which makes my heart grow 5 times as large.
Than it already is, which is 5 times as large. We didn't talk about what happened after Bad Blood when Kevin Owens
beat the fuck out of Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
You call a spade a spade.
I like the turn there. I like how they did that because that was like something new.
Yeah, new, fresh, different. If you didn't watch the post show, you missed out. You don't even know what happened.
Right, exactly.
And they did a great job because I didn't hear about it at all. Like I was once I watched the pay-per-view, I was like, okay, I'm done. I don't watch Raw, obviously, because hashtag I don't watch the product. But I didn't know about that till about 2 hours before we started this show. So, like the last one to know.
I have a question. I want to see if anybody can. I have 2 questions. I want to see if anybody can answer it.
7.
On cagematch.com.
Stop
I love it.
stealing my gimmicks.
Why?
Well, you didn't say it. So I figured I'd say it.
Because I was reading news and rumors.
On
Okay.
cagematch.com, the first match, like this is the highest match that WWE has on cagematch.com with a rating of 9.67. What is it?
Tiger Michaels.
Incorrect.
No, it's going to be something newer. Probably.
Punk McIntyre.
Yeah, I was going to say this. Just Punk McIntyre.
No, it's not that new.
It's going to be.
Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns.
Older. Okay, I'm going to have to do caveats. Let's see. It was in 2020. It wasn't a pay-per-view. There was no fans. Walter Dragunov won.
Oh.
The 21st highest ranking match on Cage Match.
And the highest WWE one?
Yeah.
The rest of them.
Japanese, Okada, Omega, Ospreay, Danielson, Omega, Okada, AEW. Like, I'm just bringing up the WWE ones because there's half of them names I can't pronounce. At the 25th best ranked match, also, 9.66, sir. Andrade versus Gargano.
Ooh, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
January 2018. Dragunov Walter 2, which was the better match, is 9.63.
So, Wrestle Dream is Saturday.
I know.
I'm just looking at the card now.
Of course you are. There's like 17 matches. Catch up. And they still have a Dynamite to add more matches.
In 10 minutes, they start their Dynamite.
Because it's Title Tuesday, right?
Because baseball is on tomorrow.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch
the product. So it's Danielson versus Moxley.
You don't even let me finish my own fucking business
Nope.
anymore. Well, you know what? 7.
Darby Allin versus Brody.
Hey, here you go. 7. That's right.
Okay. Mark Briscoe
I'm always
versus...
right. I don't care.
Will you let him read the card?
No. I'm going to be the ultimate asshole here.
So you're going to
interrupt.
Hold on. Let me just understand this. So you are going to interrupt Fat Man every time he tries to read this card.
Yes.
Hi, Sleazy.
All right, Ryan, put yourself over.
Mark Briscoe versus Chris Jericho for the Ring of Honor World Title. Darby Allin versus Brody Lee in a singles match, 1-on-1. Jack Perry defends against Shibata, the TNT Championship. The Young Bucks actually show up and defend against Private Party. Mariah May versus TBD, which will be determined on Dynamite, between Willow Nightingale, Saraya, Nyla Rose, and Jamie Hayter. Bryan Danielson versus John Moxley for the world title, and what will probably be the match of everybody's life because AEW and Marks. Takeshita versus Ospreay versus Ricochet. There you go, Fat Man. I got you. You should have just.
What kind of card is that?
You first off, you could have just muted Fat Man. You have the power.
12 hours.
No,
That's only 8. That's 7 matches.
And then they're going to announce 4 tonight. Oh, by the way, there is a pre-show, at least one pre-show match.
Pre-shows at 11. Main cards at 7.
I really hope Ron Cage wins. It's him and Atlas Junior for the TV title.
He should win.
Right now. But we still have Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision to get through. Or is this Saturday night or Sunday night?
This is Saturday night.
Oh, so no Collision. So they got
colliding in Wrestle Dreams.
Wow.
Oh shit! Raw was taped 2 episodes last night because they're going overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm looking for Raw spoilers then.
Oh, did we talk about the Max deal?
The what?
The AEW Max deal? Officially?
No.
I would really like to talk about that if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
So obviously they've announced that they're doing Dynamite and Collision since the beginning of time on Max, which is a separate thing, this is the thing I want to get everyone's opinion on, is that they're doing pay-per-views in the future on Max at a discount.
Fuck that.
So we know Ryan's opinion. What about you, Heavy G?
Fuck that.
Fat Man?
Seven.
I don't understand it.
Nickelodeon.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it to where I'm trying to positively spin it, being all like, maybe, if you get Max, you get the AEW for a discounted price, blah blah blah. So it drives more people to Max, but not necessarily AEW. I see the logic for Warner Brothers Discovery behind it. I don't think it works great for AEW. So short story long, fuck that.
Here's my issue with it. Who owns Bleacher Report?
Marks.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah. So we're getting rid of it off of Bleacher Report to put it on Max?
How many people have Max and how many people have Bleacher Report?
It didn't matter because you could do them on their own.
Right.
And Bleacher Report has a TV app. They have a Android app. They have an iOS app. It's. I don't understand the thought process behind it.
I do. I think is they want to drive more people to Max is what they want to do. That's their goal. Because they got it. You do the
Warner Brothers goal. Yes.
Yes, Warner Brothers goal.
Yeah.
AEW. I don't. Like I said with WWE 10 years ago, putting pay-per-views on there at $9.99 is absolutely terrible. Well, you're paying, but look else what you're getting for $9.99 a month.
Dude, in Canada, I pay $20 a month worth every fucking penny.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm going to pay an extra $20 a month to get all the Netflix shit because I'm in Canada because they're taking it out basic TV for me.
So if they go the WWE Network route and say, hey, you can purchase the AEW package or whatever for $10 a month, you get their video library, their pay-per-views and stuff like that.
They're like Peacock. They're like Peacock, adding Peacock onto Max.
Kind of, but Peacock's the straight $11.99, whatever it is now.
Yeah.
Max, you'll still with Max, you pay the $16.99 a month,
right?
And then you got to pay for an AEW pay-per-view on top of it.
Right,
so
but
it's an extra fee.
Yeah, but if you do like the $16.99, but then you get like an add-on package of AEW for like $9.99 or whatever. So it'd be like $26.99 if you get it with the AEW package.
That's if they do that. I don't think that's what they're going to do.
I think
what they're going to do is just show AEW pay-per-views on Max.
Yeah, that's the thought behind it. So here's the current tiers are with ads, and then ad-free, which is 2 devices at full HD, not even 4K. And then ultimate ad-free, which is 4 devices in 4K. And then you got like fucking 100 downloads or whatever. On top, that's $21 a month. They also have a Bleacher Report Sports add-on to that for another $10, which lets you have NBA, NHL, and MLB games as well. That's a lot of money. Now I have Max because of completely unrelated things because I fucking love all sorts of shit on there. Basically, Discovery Plus was like melded into Max, and I had Discovery Plus. So.
I have the. That can't be right because I have the ad. I'm not paying the $21 a month. I'm paying the one down, and I have it on like 10 devices.
It's simultaneous viewings.
Oh, okay.
Like I can watch it, Michelle can watch it, other people can watch it maybe that are in my house at the same time. You get 2 of them for the first 2 ads and 4 of them on the second 2.
Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, I have it on all these devices.
And I pay the yearly too. It's $170 a year. So just to get it out of the way because it saves 2 months. They're trying to discourage app rotations where you pay for one service for 1 month and then stop it and go to another one. But
why?
Because it's cheaper that way, honestly. Because one of the reasons why the subscription models work so well is that you have it for a year because you forget about it. Or you use it on occasion for like once or twice a day for like a month instead of binging. So it just sits there and just month after month you get charged for no reason. And that's why a lot of these subscription things work so well, and that's why they like it that way. And they make it harder for you to stop the subscription for the same reason.
Okay, so
it's the Planet Fitness model, in other words.
Yes.
Apparently, did you know, and as an aside, did you know that 80% of Planet Fitness revenue comes from Planet Fitness memberships that never step foot in the gym?
Some of them are fucking like, you need to have an ironclad reason to get out of that. Like, I had neck surgery and I came in with I'm like, hey, I'm not going to be here for a while. And even then they're all like, well, I'm like, just cancel it. Like, you have to be like physically unable to do anything for you to get out of that. Like, that's how strict some of these fucking Planet Fitnesses are.
They're going to make that illegal eventually, but there's not enough people pushing towards it yet. So.
No. Okay. Apparently it's between $110 and $170 million a year.
Thank you. I didn't have the numbers.
The only aspect of the deal that was about negatively was that pay-per-views would be available on Max, but viewers will still incur additional cost atop their subscription fee, which we just talked about. So AEW pointed to the UFC model with ESPN Plus.
Y'all love that, don't you? You UFC fans, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. They still buy it. So.
Fucking marks. I don't get to say that unironically many times in an episode. That is one of those times I can say it.
Apparently, Sammy Guevara got knocked the fuck out.
Bad, too.
It was, oh.
Apparently, Warner Brothers is maintaining a stake in the company, too, as part of the deal.
That's stupid if true.
Don't hold back.
No, it's legitimately. That is ridiculously dumb.
Well, both sides declined to share financial details about the new deal. Source says through your agreement. Interesting, the article wrote that deal includes Warner keeping its equity stake in AEW, but the size of it is not disclosed. AEW President Tony Khan has previously been adamant that he would always have majority interest and voting power in his company.
Yeah, okay.
Well, there was
dad's company.
Yeah, well, there was a rumor going around for the last couple of years that Warner Brothers owned a part of it. Now that kind of proves it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, but it's stupid, though. You should never be giving. That's what's caused so much trouble with TNA. It's having Anthem own them.
Yep.
They had the same problem when Ring of Honor had part ownership in Sinclair, or full ownership in Sinclair.
So they're giving AEW, say 150 million a year, just say that. Mm-hmm. They're technically giving themselves money too.
Let's say 5% back.
Yeah,
because they have 5% ownership, which I don't think they would have 5% ownership. They probably have like 20%.
I would go higher than that.
I wouldn't go that much higher because
30,
25-30%. I think
I wouldn't go that high only because I would not go that high only because 30% means all Tony's got to do is lose 15%, and he's not the majority shareholder anymore. That would be too much of a problem.
20%. It's not a publicly traded company.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like if he gave 15% to somebody else, he would know, or 17% somebody else, he would no longer be majority shareholder.
Gotcha.
You know,
I got it. Majority owner.
I'm saying shareholder because that's what you would see in a public company, but it's the same concept. 20% is enough to have a say at major negotiations, but not have enough power to completely push somebody out.
Jesus, Ryan's thirsty.
Right?
Thumbs up, I guess.
Well done.
Pasted. I believe the term is pasted.
I
just officially signed up for Cage Match.
I can't find anything else.
I got one thing here, I guess.
These 10 pay-per-views didn't have a world title match on them. Also, Al Barrett won the scorecard, so it was just me and Al, so fuck him.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, I should be doing something, but I didn't.
I can't get in there again for some fucking reason.
Spit on it might help. Helps me.
Speaking of spitting on it and getting it in, look at this specimen of a man.
I know, and he's not bad either.
Wow. First place, super heavyweight bodybuilding. Very good. Congrats to Hammerstone.
I don't know if these are ranked as what they think they're the best or the worst because they're just in a weird order. So I'm just going to read out the pay-per-views.
Okay.
Elimination Chamber 2018. Elimination Chamber 2018 was a significant pay-per-view. It was the final Raw exclusive pay-per-view to be staged during the reintroduction of the second brand split in 2016.
Oh, because the winner was the first contender, number one contender.
The WWE Championship picture for 34 was sorted out, but
it was
Brock Lesnar didn't know his opponent.
Lesnar versus what? Ambrose versus
Reigns, yeah. And then there was the 7-man elimination chamber for the other one. Armageddon 2006 with 2 world champions on this.
Oh yeah, the tag match. Batista, Cena
versus
Taker and Kane.
No,
it was a King and his Knight.
Finley and Booker T.
Deep cut trivia. And this is why we usually win trivia, because of nonsense like that. Number 8 on the list. TLC 2019. Lesnar wasn't there, and the Fiend or Bray Wyatt wrestled. He was Universal Champion, but he had a non-title match against The Miz.
Oh, that's weird.
As Bray Wyatt?
Yeah, that was when he was breaking into his house and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because The Fiend was the world champion. Bray Wyatt just got the benefit of it.
He's just Bray Wyatt.
Bad Blood 97, like we talked about earlier. Insurrection 2002.
It doesn't count as UK.
Still a pay-per-view.
Doesn't count.
You only don't think it counts because of the world champion at the time who didn't go across the pond to do it.
Insurrection 2002. was fucking Hulk Hogan.
See, I knew it. Number 5, the Royal Rumble, 1990. We know. Number 4, Payback, 2014.
What was that one?
Brian.
Oh.
And that was Brian's title run after Mania. When his neck was hurting, they didn't know. It was the Shield Evolution.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you also had Cena and Bray Wyatt in that Last Man Standing match.
Oh, God.
Number 3, Survivor Series 2001.
Makes sense.
Winner take all. Yeah.
Armageddon 2005.
In 2005, that was... Or in Taker. And Batista was facing... It was Batista and Rey Mysterio versus Kane and Big Show.
Champion versus champion match. And number 1 on the list is WrestleMania.
The first one.
The first one.
I mean, Royal Rumble 89 is also on there, too. Just saying.
Man, the fact that they didn't show the other 4 matches on that pay-per-view for the No Holds Barred match is criminal. Because they sound like, for its time, good matches.
No Holds Barred, the movie, the match?
The movie.
So they showed the movie at pay-per-view, and then afterwards they had the one match.
Yeah, they had Savage and Zeus versus...
Oh.
Beefcake in the cage. Yeah, it was Hogan and Beefcake versus Savage and Zeus in a cage. But there was 4 other matches because they couldn't just do one show, one match. Right. So it was on December 12th, 89, and aired December 27th, 89. The other 4 matches were the Big Boss Man defeated Dusty Rhodes.
Wow.
The Ultimate Warrior defeated Dino Bravo in a defense of the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay.
The Colossal Connection defeated Demolition by countout.
Sleazy, who's the Colossal Connection?
No idea.
I do.
What is it?
And Andre the Giant.
Yep.
Or Mang, whatever you want to say.
And Mr. Perfect defeated Ronnie Garvin.
Rubbish Ronnie Garvin.
Former NWA World Champion. Put some
Rubbish
respect.
Ronnie. Okay. Former NWA Champion. Rubbish
Ronnie Garvin. Yeah. Just give the caveat in the beginning. Fuck.
Wow. Forgive me.
Okay.
Last thing I'm going to say is because I'm just closing windows and it popped into my head as I read it. If Ospreay, Ricochet, and Take a Shit isn't a 7-star match to Meltzer and the AEW crowd, there might be hope.
There might be hope. Ryan, do you have a Reddit quote of the week?
I had it earlier, and then it was about one of the earlier matches, and I forgot it. So I didn't think it was that important. Fuck Reddit this week. The Reddit quote of the week is, I'm set up on Cage Match to fuck with shit.
Put yourself over while you're at it.
Ryan Bocaccia on Reddit and Twitter.
Heavy.
Oh, yeah, and Instagram, too, because I promote that shit. And we will have an after, depending on how the schedule works, After Dark should be returning next week. Trivia or not, but After Dark's probably going to be next week.
Sounds good. Heavy G, put yourself over.
You can catch me and the Hall of Famer Fatman in maybe 10 minutes time on the Best Darn Sports Show Period 2. We're going to be talking about the NFL week. And hey, it is hockey night in America, also Canada. Hockey Stars tonight. We're going to go over our preview for our who we think is going to make the playoffs. And a little side note with these guys that they don't know about until now, who they're going to pick for the end of season awards. All that and a whole lot more coming up next on the Best Darn Sports Show Period 2. Be there.
I'm at 2WS Sleazy.
Hi.
Fuck that asshole. We are Sleazy Fatman on X, Instagram, Threads, TikTok. Please go on over there and follow us. Find our videos at twitch.tv/SleazyandFatman, youtube.com/SleazyandFatman, and premium content at onlyfans.com/The Wrestling Show. Like and subscribe to your favorite platform. Click that notification icon on YouTube. That lets you know that when we go live for like here or on TWS After Dark, that you can come and join us. Explore more content at thewrestlingshow.com, including article, merch, and so much more. So with a thanks to Ryan, a thanks to Heavy G. a fuck you to Dietz, I guess, even though
Always.
he's been kind of under the weather as of late. But as always, for Sleazy,
For the Fat Man.
This is a wrestling show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. We haven't said that. Fuck Dave Meltzer. We said that all episode. Fuck Tony Khan and his alleged coke habit. Excuse me. My coke habit, too. A hot dog's on a sandwich, sub is not a sandwich, a burger is a sandwich. You know, burritos and tacos are not sandwiches. Fuck you, Indiana. And next week, AW Wrestle Dream.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun. I'm the pain in the game. The bloodshed in your name. When there's nothing to gain.